ball finds a hole up the middle.
Steps up, goes deep, left side, receiver, open, counting, touchdown, Titans! Takes a nice shot outside the goal box, and he will break the 0-0 tie. Fantastic shot by Ken Solon.
Giller makes a move, a good one, opportunity here, the Bears score! The Bears strike first.
He's at the 40, he's down to the 30, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Jalen Bryan. Why not? What a beautiful run.
Maureen there, fights her off the puck, opportunity here, another sit, and a goal! Second chance effort for the Pioneers.
Put the icing on the cake, if you will, Michael. Go down and got to the outside and said good evening and good night. Good evening and welcome to Tartan Ice Arena, where tonight the home North Tartan will take on the Pioneers from Hill Murray. Pioneers 21-0-1, unblemished, no losses on that record. North Tartan, their first year back together after a while. Alongside Corey Franzmeyer, I'm Luke Cowan. Should be a good one tonight here, Corey. A couple conference rivals here.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Hill Murray's the two-time defending Minnesota State Tournament champions. And just a few months ago, this North Tartan team didn't even exist. They come together, and these ladies have put together a fine season, their first year playing together.
They certainly have, as you can see as we take a look at those Metro East standings, Corey. Hill Murray 9-0-0 in the conference, but North Tartan right behind them, 6-1-1. This is a couple very strong teams in this conference. Should be a good one. You can see Sibley and Henry Sibley rounding that out, but it's been a pretty good conference, Corey.
Oh, absolutely. You know, Hill Murray, obviously the power of the conference, but North Tartan, this will be a big win for them tonight if they can pull it off.
Yeah, as we take a look at the tail of the tape, 28.1% power play for the Pioneers, 96% penalty kill. Fantastic numbers.
Yeah, even more impressive. I mean, Hill Murray's only allowed 14 goals this season in 22 games, and they are currently on a 9-game winning streak.
On the other side of it, for North Tartan, 10.2% on the power play, 88.2% on that penalty kill.
Yeah, a few weeks ago they lost to Hill Murray 4-1. They were outshot 41-9. So, you know, their goaltending was key to keep them in the game, but hopefully tonight for them they can get some shots on goal and get off to an early start.
Certainly would be very helpful for the home North Tartan ladies. They're going to want to get that power play up if they want to have any shot tonight against the Pioneers. As we take a look at some players to watch tonight, Corey, for Hill Murray, number 6, Jack Casa.
Yeah, senior forward is committed to Bemidji State. She's scored a goal in the every game. She scored at least one goal in the last 9 games, and the only game she didn't score was the only blemish on their record was a 2-2 tie to Blake. She's in 7 games this year. She's scored multiple goals, so she'll definitely be a player to watch this evening.
She has been very good for the Pioneers this season. On the other side, for North Tartan, Jordan Jackson. She's committed to Minnesota State Mankato next year, Corey.
Yeah, she's on her way to a D1 school, and she's off to a great start this season. She scored multiple goals in 3 games this year, 12 goals, 14 assists, and she's definitely one of the top skaters for the North Tartan girls that you'll see this evening.
Yeah, they're going to need to rely on her quite a bit tonight, Corey, if North Tartan wants to upset the Pioneers. As we take a look at the goalie matchup tonight for the Pioneers.
Yeah, both these
31 Mari Johnson.
Yeah, both these teams, they kind of have split goalies. You know, they're pretty deep at it, and you know, they've shared roles. But tonight, Mari Johnson, as you can see, 95% save percentage, and not even allowing a goal a game, which is very impressive. And Merritt Larson, 1.68 goals against, 93% save percentage, 8-3 record. It's definitely going to be a good goalie matchup this evening there, Luke.
A very good goalie matchup tonight indeed, Corey, as we take a look at some keys to the game. I spoke with Bill Schaffhauser a little bit ago and said they really want to try to stretch it out, especially in the offensive zone. Teams like to kind of drop back in their net and really defend that front of that net against what the Pioneers try to do. So they want to stretch it out and move that puck around, and they want to have a start fast tonight as well.
Yeah, before the game, I had a chance to talk to North Tartan's assistant coach, Luke First, and he wanted to make sure they played a good defensive game tonight, get shots early, because the last game they were outshot 41-9. So maybe if they can put some pressure on Hill Murray's goaltending tonight, they might get a couple bounces and just to have a good forecheck tonight.
Well, they're certainly going to need to be strong defensively tonight, Corey. Stay tuned. Puck drop next.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to Tartan Ice Arena here. We're just getting set for puck drop, Corey, between the Pioneers, like you said earlier, 21-0-1. And they'll get set to face the North Tartan team. And this is their first year back together after a hiatus there, Corey.
Yeah, when girls hockey was starting to build some steam, North and Tartan were together in '96, and they broke off and kind of developed their own varsity programs, and you know, here we are, you know, almost 2 decades later, and they're back together, and they're off to a great start for a group of girls that just came together probably, you know, this fall, and they're out there, they're having a great year, and they got a big challenge tonight against the 2-time defending state champion Hill Murray Pioneers.
Well, they certainly do. The Pioneers, like we mentioned, no losses yet this season. They've been fantastic. They've won the last 2 state tournaments. Likely the favorite, I'd imagine, to come out of their conference, go to state, but they might be the favorite to win a 3rd one in a row here, Corey.
Yeah, you would think. Yeah, you would think. Like I said, it's the first time seeing the Hill Murray girls this year, but a lot of the same names from last year's championship team. So, you know, they're definitely a lot of experience on the ice for them tonight.
Well, that should be offsides, and they do call the offsides there on North Tartan. As Hill tried to get the offensive zone, but cleared out nicely by the North Tartan team, and they're going to want to definitely start fast, and they're going to have to be very sound defensively as they win that into the Hill Murray zone. Hill Murray will break it out, and that's Rachel Herzog trying to clear that off the boards to no avail. And she'll collect the puck again, send it cross ice, a nice pass as they'll work it in deep. And that's Lindsay Featherstone taking it behind the net there. She'll work it back out. That's Herzog. Herzog over. A shot from the point. That one was trickled wide there. Work back again behind the net. That's back out to the point. Good puck work here early from the Pioneers. Nothing getting through. That's kind of what Coach Schaffhauser touched on. North Tartan kind of clouding up the front of that net, not letting much through, but here's a big opportunity, and that's fired just over the top of the net by the Pioneers. Mary Larson may have got something on that. She definitely wants to start fast for this North Tartan team, Corey.
Oh yeah, I mean, she wasn't the goalie the last game. It was Madeline Campbell, but like I said, Mary Larson's a senior, a lot of experience.
No, that one's fired on, and a nice stop there. That trickles just wide off the deflection. Good opportunity for the Pioneers, and they are just swarming early on here. And North Tartan clears that back out. That's corralled there by Taylor Wemple, and she'll dump it back deep for the Pioneers. And North Tartan rings it around the board there. That's closed off nicely by Haley Blinkhorn, freshman for the Pioneers. And dump back down deep. North Tartan clear it right back out. Well, definitely a good fast start for the Pioneers here as they work it cross ice. That's worked over to Haley Blinkhorn. She'll bring it down low and stop, send it out back deep. That's Wemple at the point. Works it across. That's over to Mackenzie Stephanie, fires it on, but it's blocked and cleared again by North Tartan. And here comes North Tartan across center ice. And shoot it on net. And That's handled aside by Mari Johnson there, the senior goaltender for the Pioneers. And the Pioneers will try to clear it out. Nifty stick work there by Mackenzie Steffen. She gives it up to Amber Peterson, who'll give chase down behind the net there.
Yeah, it's definitely Merritt Larson. You know, she's going to see a brunt of the action on her end this evening. I mean, like I said, last game, Hill Murray outshot North Tartan 41-9, and that's where North Tartan's going to have to take their advantages, is try to sneak one by the Hill Murray goaltenders, see if they can catch her sleeping, because that's kind of how their opportunities are going to come this evening. That's
right. Merritt Larson is going to have a big game, and usually when you spring those upsets, you maybe get a couple pucks on net, see if things can go your way. And when you got a hot goaltender, and she has been very strong for North Tartan, you always have a chance, Corey.
Yeah, and definitely, you know, if North Tartan gets any opportunity for power play, that's going to be their, you know, big opportunity to try to at least be even strength with them. Because like I said, so far we've seen in the early going of this game, it's been all Hill Murray just attacking North Tartan zone, and I think that's kind of what we're going to see this evening.
Certainly would expect that, and that's fired on, and a nice stop there by Larson. That was Miranda Anthony putting that one on the net. A nice low shot, and Larson saw it clearly. So tied up down low here. Hill Murray will work it back out to the point. That's fired on by Maria Keppel, but that's hung on by Larson, and we'll get a whistle. She looks very comfortable early on here, and that's exactly what North Tartan needs to keep this game tight.
Yeah, absolutely, and you know, obviously, you know, having the puck in her zone the entire evening, as you take a look at this replay, you know, it probably gets, you know, a little tiring just kind of, you know, fighting off shot after shot, but you kind of almost makes it feel like you're staying sharp throughout the game instead of being the goalie on the other end, not really seeing much and then kind of getting caught off guard.
That certainly can happen, as we saw that replay. Nice tip on the shot from the point from Keppel, but Larson there as Hill Murray again maintains pressure in the offensive zone. They work it in front. The Pioneers player went down there, lost the puck, and North Tartan tries to ring it around out of the zone, but that's shut down quickly. And Hill Murray will take it over. Here's an opportunity. Tried to go up high, and another nice save by Larson there. Strong opportunity there. I think that was Jack Castle. We highlighted her in the open. She's been very strong scoring for the Pioneers this year. And again, North Tartan can't clear and come down behind the North Tartan goaltender. And they'll work it up the boards, but still not out. And finally, they're just going to ice that and get a rest here. That was a lot of offensive pressure from the Pioneers, and I think we can expect to see that for the majority of the evening, Corey.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you know, that last scoring opportunity for Hill Murray, you know, North Tartan defensively did a good job of getting the puck out of there, and that's where Merritt Larson's going to need her help. I think she's going to do a great job this evening stopping the initial shot, and she's just going to need help from her team to get that puck out of there so they don't get a lot of easy rebound, second chance opportunities. You
said it, and so far they've done a good job allowing her to see those shots through, but here's a big shot out in front, and another stop by Larson there. That was a point-blank opportunity, no one else out in front, and Larson up to the task. It might be her biggest stop of the night so far. Hill Murray controls, dumps it down behind the net. They'll pick up from there. They go after the puck in the corner there. A couple more come down, and North Tartan comes out of it with it. And they'll bring it across center ice and dump it down low. Erin Hennihan dumped that in, and she'll change the rest of the North Tartan lineup as Hill Murray breaks it out. And here's another opportunity as they fire that. That's just missed on the redirect. Good idea there, but just didn't quite connect. That was Kenzie Prater there trying to set that up. Puck comes in on Larson, and she'll hang on again. She's been busy early on.
Yeah, that was a nice job there, just keeping her eyes on it, kind of catching that little fly ball there, because that could have been trouble if that hits the ice, and you know, that would have been an easy tap. And if we take a look here, yeah, the puck kind of popped up, kept her eye on it, and snagged it in the air. But if that puck hits the ice, I think that's an easy tap-in goal for the Hill Murray Pioneers.
Yeah, very good awareness from Larson there. And it's a couple times now the Pioneers have tried to go high on her, but she's been up to the task on those shots. As you can see again, North Tartan very active in front of their own net. They're kind of collapsing in on it as Coach Schaffhauser expected them to, and So far, so good. They've been keeping the clear lanes for Larson as North Tartan will try to gain some offensive pressure here. Nice stick work there from Jordan Jackson. She's been very strong for this team. And Hill Murray will dump it down low and get a line change here. That's collected. North Tartan player falls down, not able to corral that puck. And that's picked up by a teammate, and they'll try to clear the zone here again. They break that out, but no one home. And then Hill Murray will come back, and they will regroup and break that puck out there. That's a nice breakout play there on the crisp pass from Mackenzie Steffen, but not able to get anything going there. It's turned back, and it'll be worked up by number 4 Taylor Wemple. And she's going to bring that across the line by herself. She's got some numbers with her, but again, tipped away. It's been a very fast-paced game. Very few whistles for the most part. As North Tartan again tries to clear, but can't do so, and that'll be dumped back down by sophomore Amber Peterson for Hill Murray. And it's again broke out by North Tartan, but really not getting much going on that forecheck for North Tartan at this point, Corey.
No, they have the one soft shot on goal, you know, a few minutes back, but they've had a hard time just getting the puck in Hill Murray's zone, let alone getting some good scoring opportunities.
Well, Hill Murray certainly has controlled the opportunities, but nothing yet to show for it as we're scoreless with just under 9 to go in the first period here. And here's another opportunity out in front as they fire that one just wide. That was Laura Anderson on the shot. Tipped just wide of the netminder Larson. North Tartan will rig it around and try to clear the zone. They'll do just that, but can't control. Picked back up again by the Pioneers, and that's brought in by Miranda Anthony over. And nice block shot there from North Tartan. Goaltender's got to like seeing that. We might have an opportunity for a breakaway here, Corey. She's in, she shoots, and that is a nice stop there by Mari Johnson. Big opportunity there, biggest of the night for North Tartan.
Yeah, Lily Langevin, she's one of the go-to players for North Tartan. She's actually goes to North, so she's one of the you know, girls that she was a go-to player last year for the North team, and now she's a go-to player on this co-op team, and that's kind of how their chances are going to go tonight. I mean, I think Hill Murray is going to dominate the zone and work the puck around and get a lot of shots on goal, and then North Tartan's just going to have to hope for a bounce and breakaways like that and see if they can't keep this a game.
Well, a little more pressure out front here from North Tartan, and another opportunity. And Mari Johnson there, and that was Lily Langevin again, Corey, and Mari Johnson's looked comfortable on the limited action that she has seen.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, this is just kind of, you know, kind of what North Tartan wants to do here is, you know, after kind of fighting just to get the puck out of the zone here, maybe control some things for a few minutes and just kind of give her goalie a break and, you know, just kind of, like I said, try to, you know, even the pace of play a little bit, not so one-sided.
We might have a breakaway attempt here. That's Jack Cassan. And another stop by Larson. Big stop on the breakaway attempt from Cassan. She's been dangerous for the Pioneers, but Larson yet again closing the door.
Yeah, so far this evening she's been up to the challenge. Take a look here. Jack Cassa skates in. Last minute move and
tried to go to that low blocker side, but Larson not fooled at all, and she corrals that and keeps this game scoreless here. As North Tartan again breaks out. They might have another breakaway opportunity here, Corey. A rolling puck. We're going to have a penalty coming up on the Pioneers. Back check. It looked like it was going to be a strong opportunity for North Tartan, and Pioneers got caught. Had to get back, and we'll take another look. I think they're going to call that one a slash, and maybe a trip on that. Nonetheless, certainly was a penalty on the Pioneers. It's going to be a big opportunity early for North Tartan here.
Oh yeah, this is a big opportunity just to kind of keep the puck in Hill Murray's zone and hopefully, you know, try to put a little pressure on Mari Johnson to see if they, you know, just North Tartan, if they kind of even up the momentum a little bit. You know, I think that's going to be kind of key. Is just, you know, show that they're here to play and here to make some noise.
Well, they win the draw back. Really a good start to that power play, but not what they wanted there. They turn it over, and here's a breakaway opportunity for the Pioneers all alone. And again, that is redirected wide by Larson there. She has made some real big saves, and that was a nice shorthanded one on the breakaway attempt from the Pioneers as North Tartan will work it back out to the point and back down low. And try to send it across the ice. Flutters, but that's picked back up and fired on the net, but that puck is blocked there. Nice defensive play there from Kenzie Stephanie. She'll break it out and come back 2-on-2 here shorthanded. Fires it from the outside and easily steered aside by Larson. And North Tartan tries to clear it out, but no one there for him. And Hill Murray's going to be able to chew some of that power play up.
So far, a minute into the power play for North Tartan, they haven't done much to get any shots on goal here. So, I mean, like I said, hopefully they can salvage a minute here and put a little pressure on Mari Johnson.
And they'll break it out here. Shot from a long distance, easily steered aside there by Johnson. Picked back up by North Tartan behind the net. It's jumping around, but that'll be easily cleared down the ice by Abigail Barine. Just under over 30 seconds remaining on this power play for North Tartan as they try to break it out, but that's stripped away very nicely, and some good stick work there, but not able to get the shot off was Jack Casa. A very strong play nonetheless, taking some of those precious seconds off that power play. And as North Tartan tries to break it out, center cross ice, and it's picked up, but steered aside by the Pioneers defense and sent all the way down. That's Jack Casa again. And they'll pick it up, and that'll do it for the Pioneers penalty. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey here. Still scoreless, just over 5 remaining in the first period between North Tartan and Hill Murray. Couple conference squads doing battle tonight. They both sit they're 1-2 in the conference standings right now. So certainly a big game for both teams. And Hill Murray has controlled for the most part, but nothing to show for it on the board.
Yeah, and you can tell by that last power play by North Tartan, when you're kind of backs against the wall, a little bit of disadvantage when, you're a skater stronger than them, and they had just as many scoring opportunities in that power play as they did, and they were the ones on the power play.
That's right. They certainly had a couple very good opportunities shorthanded, including that breakaway, but Larson again up to the task. But yeah, it's got to be a little disheartening when you're giving up such good opportunities there. That's fired on and just cleared aside again by Larson, but you certainly want to take advantage of those power plays when you get them, if you're North Tartan especially. So Hill will maintain the zone. They'll try to work it back down low. Nicely done as they fire that on, but Larson there cutting off the angle. And that'll be sent out to center ice by North Tartan, but looks like that'll be picked up and worked back by the Pioneers. Controlling for them is Rachel Herzog. She'll break it out. Tries to hit Amber Peterson, who can't control that one cleanly enough, and steers down behind the boards, and it's picked up by North Tartan here. They'll break it out. And that's Jordan Jackson. She's been good. She dumps it down low and they'll give chase. Again, that's worked around by the Pioneers and back out. Not much sustained pressure. North Tartan has had a couple breakaway opportunities, but really haven't had a whole lot of time in the offensive zone. They're going to want to get some more of that going, and it goes to show, Corey, how important those chances they have are.
Oh yeah, I mean, North Tartan, they got a little bit of firepower. They got about 3 players, Langevin, Chokas, and Jackson. Those are their goal scorers, but they're definitely not as deep as Hill Murray. Hill Murray's got a couple lines. They got a handful of girls that can score on any given opportunity here.
And Maddie Cholkich doing a nice job on the forecheck there as North Tartan change it up. Hill Murray will break it out, and that's dumped down deep by Haley Blinkhorn. Picked up by North Tartan as they'll try to come right back out of their zone, and they do just that. And they'll bring it to center ice, and they'll dump it down deep. And Hill Murray behind their own net here, and work it around the boards. And right back out. That's picked up by Taylor Henthorn. And she'll come in 1-on-2s. Nice stick work, but didn't get much on that. I think that might have been deflected. And easy save and hold there from Larson as we take another peek. Nice effort there, trying to drag it inside, but defense stood home there. Nice play by the defense. I believe that was Callie Percy for North Tartan.
Yeah, defensively, North Tartan's done a great job of getting the puck out of the zone. Merritt Larson does a great job in net so far. And I think that's just kind of like we were talking with the keys of the game for Hill Murray. I mean, I think that's like North Tartan's coming into this. We're just going to sit back and defend, and hopefully we get a break.
They've done just that. They've been good defensively. They've obviously given up some opportunities, but for the most part, they've been clean shots that Larson can see, and that certainly makes things a lot easier on a netminder when you're seeing that puck cleanly, and she's done that to this point. As we have a dump down deep by North Tartan. That might be nice. No, we're going to call that one off. It's picked back up by Wemple as she has a nice deep pass up to Lindsay Featherstone. And it gets picked up behind the net. Tried to center, but couldn't connect, and that's going to deflect all the way down. Pioneers will have to recollect themselves behind their own net. Mackenzie Steffen works it over. She'll get the pass back. And Steffen will work that up along the board. She gives way, and it's over to Jack Casa. She gives it. Oh, wow. Big opportunity there, but again, I think Larson got a hold of that one as Jack Casa had given it over to Abigail Barine, and here's Barine again breaking in 1-on-2. She fires that. Larson wasn't quite sure, but she has it. She hangs on, and another stop for the North Tartan netminder as we take another look at this opportunity. And she came in. Oh, she rung that one right off the post, did Barine, Corey.
Yeah, and then, Larson got a little puck luck there and, kind of ricocheted off. I mean, if that would have kind of dropped over, I mean, the net would have been wide open for Hill Murray Skater to tap that in for an easy second chance goal. But, sometimes you get some luck and the thing shot out, and North was able to clear it out of the zone.
And that's one off the draw out to the point. That was fired on net. Looks like it kind of trickled around there. And Larson again hangs on. I think this last minute, North Tartan's just going to want to try to get that puck out of the zone. This draw could be pretty big here. And they are able to get that puck cleared out of the zone. Give chase down low. That was Maddie Cholkic on the offensive for North Tartan. Hill Murray will corral and break out of their zone. Gives way over to Abigail Barine. And they'll work it behind the net. Just over a half minute to go in the period. We're still scoreless. Hill Murray works it from the point, and it's fired on from a distance, but again seen clearly by Larson, and she'll hang on with 27.9 to go in the first period.
Yeah, it's a lot like their first meeting. I mean, Hill Murray is out shooting them 13-3 here in the first period, and North Tartan just got to escape here with 7 seconds left of the 0-0 game to just continue to build and see if they can't catch that bounce and put Hill Murray on their heels a bit.
Yeah, certainly not a bad start if you can come out of this first period being outshot that way and still scoreless. So, and on the other end for the Pioneers, they'll have another opportunity. 8 seconds left. They fire that one on, and another stop by Larson. She has been seeing that puck very well. Like Hill Murray had another opportunity there late. Right idea to fire it on net, but no rebound to be seen.
Yeah, you can even see in her demeanor that you can see the confidence just in how she's presenting herself there. There's no doubt in her mind that she can handle anything Hill Murray's going to throw at her tonight.
She certainly has at this point as she corralled that last opportunity from Captain Laura Anderson. We'll have another opportunity there, but blocked shot, and that'll end the period, Corey. Well, a lot of Pioneers offense, but no goals. We're still scoreless, 0-0 after one. Come back for the second period next.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
And welcome back. Just getting ready for a second period puck drop here between the Hill Murray Pioneers and North Tartan Gals. You're scoreless after one period, Corey. A lot of pressure from the Pioneers, but Merritt Larson was fantastic for North Tartan.
Yeah, North Tartan's done everything they can hang in this game, being outshot 14-3. And, you know, I think their game plan is sitting back and playing defense and, you know, trying to seize, you know, loose puck opportunities to score. So far has played in their favor so far this evening, Luke.
Yeah, they got to be very happy with a scoreless first period with the opportunities that the Pioneers had. Owe a lot of that to the efforts of Merritt Larson, senior goaltender for North Tartan. She's been great. And we'll have an early icing on the Pioneers here. Maybe something that could jumpstart this North Tartan team. We'll see. This could be a big face-off early in the second period as we get set for drop. And that's one over to the sideboard. It'll be picked up by North Tartan, but blind pass, and Hill Murray will break it out. Possible 3-on-2 here as that's centered over. They'll walk in deep. Can't quite get much on it. Nice defensive play there by Tara Biley. As Hill Murray had some numbers there, but couldn't get much on the shot, and before any rebound damage could be done, Larson hangs on. A puck drop to her right here.
Yeah, that was a great play by Tara Biley, the North Tartan senior, with that you know, gritty little crafty play there to get the puck loose. And like I said, Hill Murray had the numbers and a heck of an opportunity there.
And that face-off's one deep out, and another easy stop from Larson. She's made it look great to this point. Very comfortable in between those pipes. Not much damage on that shot, but you know, eventually those could add up on a goaltender. So we'll see what they have here the rest of the game as that's worked back out to the point again for the Pioneers. They'll fire that on, steered aside by Larson. And that's picked back up by Abigail Barine. She'll send it back deep to the point. And it's fired on net. Again, seen cleanly by Larson, and she'll hang on. That was shot from Herzog out deep. And
yeah, once again, minute into it, she's getting tested again, and she's holding her ground. You know, you got to figure eventually something's going to break there, but so far she's done everything she's could to keep this North Tartan team in the game.
And Herzog will work it down deep there. And it's picked up there by Barine and worked down low. Sent back behind. That'll be picked up by Jack Casa. She'll work back down below, just behind the Tartan net here. And she is ran over, and looks like we're going to have a penalty on Abigail Barine for the Pioneers. They're going to call that a rough, and she'll go take a seat for 2 minutes. And another power play here for North Tartan. This will be their second of the night, Corey.
Yeah, this would, you know, if they can get at least a couple good scoring opportunities, it definitely creates some momentum for these girls here. And, you know, like I said, once again, take a little pressure off Merritt Larson, keep the puck in Hill Murray's zone. And like I said, you know, they're hoping for a bounce or two, a little puck luck, and see if they can't maybe get the early advantage on the two-time defending state champ Hill Murray Pioneers.
Yeah, that was Callie Colbeck who was ran over there by Abigail Barine of the Pioneers. And North Tartan will pick up the puck, try to work it back down deep into the offensive zone, but they lose it. It's cleared all the way down again by the Pioneers. And that's picked back up by North Tartan. And that's Callie Percy as she works it out. And center pass to Jordan Jackson as she works it in and shows nifty hands. And she goes down, and we're going to have another penalty here, Corey. This is going to be a 5-on-3 for North Tartan as the Larson heads to the bench, but they can't get the extra skater out there. And a big opportunity here. That's 2 quick penalties on the Pioneers, Corey, and a 5-on-3 opportunity for North Tartan. This might be just what the doctor ordered. Yeah,
this is definitely, you know, the opportunity of the game so far for the North Tartan girls to get something brewing, get some shots on net. Like I said, 2-man advantage here now for the next minute, almost minute and a half.
Yeah, nice stick work by Jordan Jackson to make a defender miss, and came in the clear, but she was clearly tripped there. And
I think North's got to just slow it down. I mean, they got the numbers, 5-on-3. You know, just don't put too much pressure on yourself and just kind of, you know, get some puck movement going, because they haven't really been able to do that at all, and kind of see if you can't create a little flow and then start firing some shots in.
This is a big chance, as they officially called that a tripping. That was on Laura Anderson, the senior Pioneer. And they're definitely going to want to try to work this puck around. This is their best opportunity by far tonight. 5-on-3 for another 40 seconds here as they work it back out to the point. That's Jackson. She'll uncork one. That gets through. A nice stop by Mari Johnson. And work back out to the point. They'll fire down again, but that's held on to by the Pioneers, and they'll skate it out here and fire that on net. Hung on to by Larson, but she'll drop it back, and Jackson will skate out with the puck. Just under 20 seconds remaining in the 5-on-3 as they work it in. That was Lily Langevin, but could not control and be sent back down again by the Pioneers. Well, that's worked out by Callie Percy there, but not a lot going on in this 5-on-3. Now we're back to a 5-on-4, Corey, and the Pioneers come storming in. And that looks like Barine right out of the box. She's hungry. She stalks the North Tartan player, and North Tartan will have to settle things down here, try to break it out, but couldn't connect on that. It's worked back in by the Pioneers. 4-on-5, and a nice shot on net from a short angle. Again corralled by Larson. That was a nice shot there from Kenzie Prater. As we take another look, she brought it in, fired it, but nothing doing. Yeah,
and she's a heck of a defensive scorer for Hill Murray. She's got 9 goals, 16 assists, so she's got no problem scoring for Hill Murray on the defensive side. And like I said, I think Hill Murray's just got the advantage. They got the skaters and they got the puck control, and you know, North Tartan's just a little outmatched, and you know, like I said, they're just kind of.
They certainly do. Loads of talent on this Pioneers team. 21-0-1 this year for a reason, as they kill off that 5-on-3, and really not much doing at all for North Tartan on that opportunity. As they'll try to break it out here. And it's picked up by the Pioneers again. They'll work it back and out of the zone. Nice breakout there. Very good. As you can see the shots on goal, 19-4 in favor of Hill Murray. So not a lot doing for North Tartan. They've only had 4 shots, a couple good opportunities, albeit, but as we take a look at the replay, that was worked in nice. That was Laura Anderson, also fresh out of the box, but couldn't quite get much on that. And we get the whistle here.
The disheartening thing for North Tartan is they almost had a minute and a half of 5-on-3 hockey, and they've only been able to put 1 shot on net so far this period. So, like I said, they're gonna have to figure out some way to mount some offense, or you know, if they just keep playing this, stay back, defend, and hopefully for a loose puck. I mean, you know. But like I said, they've had a hard time finding some offense here this evening.
Yeah, 1 shot with a minute and a half on a 5-on-3 is really not going to cut it, especially against this high-powered Pioneers team. We're ranked #1 in the state currently. And there's a goal! A shot from the point. And finally gives way. Something's got to give. That was tipped. I don't think Larson had much of a chance on that. Not sure who got the tip. It looked like...
Well, I saw number 18 out in front of the net.
Yeah, it looked like Laura Anderson fired that on, but it certainly hit a couple of different spots and went to the top of the net. And Pioneers finally on the board, 1-0 for the visitors.
Yeah, take a look again here. Shot from up top. Yeah, it looks like it was tipped by number 18.
Yeah, I think that was 18, Kate Smith, the senior forward for the Pioneers. I'm guessing they'll give Anderson an assist on that. Nice play, fired it, and they finally got some traffic in front, and good fortune ensued.
That was Kate Smith's 4th goal on the season for the senior forward. And like I said, one of the unsung heroes on this Hill Murray team, one of the people we didn't highlight, but you know, when you're this deep and this talented, you never know where it's going to come from.
And Hill really starting to swarm. They're working that puck around very nicely. That one didn't quite get through completely clean, but on net nonetheless, and hung on to by Larson. She's gotten used to those face-offs in our own zone. Now 20-4 on shots. Pioneer lead 1-0. Just over 11 to go in the second period here, and they'll win that draw again. And that's turned over and taken out by the North Tartan. Nice pass there, but they did get that on net. A very nice play. That was Lily Langevin again. She's had a pretty good game for North Tartan thus far, Corey.
Yeah, she's been the only one to really put some good solid shots on goal this evening for North Tartan. And, you know, I mean, like I said, there was a little bit of sloppy puck handling for North Tartan, and it was just fortunate for them that they were able to at least get a nice little scoring chance there. But like I said, it still falls short. And now they're back on their heels.
Just missed there on an opportunity for an open break in front of the net for the Pioneers. That was just out of the reach of Taylor Henthorne. Pioneers will try to work it back in deep, but that's cleared out by North Tartan. It's going to go all the way down, but they're going to wave off the icing. It's picked up by the Pioneers. Rachel Herzog, she'll try to break it out, and she does just that. Nice passing there. Tries the center. Katie Kaufman, but no one home. But again, turned over and picked up at center ice, brought in by the Pioneers. Another opportunity, and that's in on Larson, but no harm there. They couldn't corral the puck. And that was Breen and Kaufman doing some nice work for the Pioneers there.
It's good to see that Merritt Larson hasn't let that goal rattle her much. You know, she's still staying strong on her, holding her ground, and you know, Hill Murray's had a few scoring opportunities since the goal, and like I said, she's still looking sharp and still looking like she's got her game together. So no easy goals for Hill Murray tonight if Merritt Larson stays on her game.
That's for sure. You saw Kaufman coming hard to the net on that replay, but Larson gobbled that up before anything else could ensue. That's turned over by the Pioneers, but can't quite control the puck, and that'll be worked back around the boards by North Tartan, but unable to clear. Again, picked back up by Hill Murray. And that's fired on by Breen, and a nice stop by Larson. It's now picked up by North Tartan. That's Kelly Colback. She tries to clear to no avail. And puck still in the zone for Hill Murray. Finally sent down the ice, and that's tipped by Rachel Herzog. So she'll reconvene behind her net and break it back out. She's got some speed. She tries to bring it, but a nice defensive play there by Maddie Cholkich. And Hermeyer will again get it deep and giving chase there for the Pioneers. It's Erica Steigow. That'll be worked back to Lily Langevin, and she'll dump it out. Picked back up again by the Pioneers, and they'll try to work it again back into the offensive zone. Still 1-0 here, Pioneers. Just under 9 minutes to go in the second period. It's been all Pioneers from an offensive standpoint now, out shooting North Tartan 22-5, but just 1-0 on the scoreboard as we take another look here.
Man, that's a nice shot on net. You know, Merritt Larson just third round and easy glove save. I mean, the thing is about it, you know, watching here, you know, we're 8.5 minutes left, and Hill Murray just gets the puck and skates in the North Tartan
Great
zone
tip there
with ease. And North Tartan does, you know, it's a struggle. They're doing everything they can just to get the puck into Hill Murray's zone for a second or two.
Well, nice tip by Laura Anderson on that last opportunity, and again steered aside by Larson. She's been very steady position-wise, not out of position at all tonight, and I think it's made things a lot easier on her with all these shots she's faced so far, as Hill Murray again just works it around in the offensive zone out to the point. Try to fire that on. Rebound comes through, and that goes off the post. A big opportunity there for the Pioneers. That was thrown on net by Taylor Wemple. Couldn't quite see who got the rebound on that, but she flung that one right off the post, and very fortunate for North Tartan to still only be down 1-0.
Well, sometimes when you're working hard and, you know, like Merritt Larson is, you know, sometimes you deserve a little bit of luck, and she's had a couple, you know, situations where the post has helped her out a bit, and she's done a nice job of doing things on her own. And like I said, 23 saves off 24 shots. Almost 8 minutes left. She's done a great job this evening.
Take a look. Just came in there and off the post, and Couldn't quite see who that was who had that opportunity, but it was a big one for the Pioneers. And we'll have another whistle yet again here in the North Tartan defensive zone.
But even on that situation where the puck hit the post, you know, she had a defender there, you know, right away to get that puck out of there, you know, and that's kind of been the story too. Is she's done a nice job of, you know, making some big key saves, but her skaters have been there for her to have her back when those loose pucks have been out in front of the net.
They certainly have been tonight, Corey, as Hill Murray again tries to work it out, but couldn't connect on that one. And the Tartan will pick it up and dump it back down deep and give chase. And that's picked up by Maria Keppel. And try to break it out, but no Tartan there. And who gives chase are the Pioneers. Tried to center that. No one home to get a good clean shot on. That was Jack Casa giving chase on the puck. Tried to create something in front of the net, but no one home. Is North Tartan defense still keeping a lot of things to the outside. We haven't seen too many odd man breaks for the Pioneers. Mostly outside shots, and you got to credit that defense with how they've been able to handle this fantastic Pioneers offense. Another puck comes dribbling in and a couple whacks from the Pioneers, but no avail. That was Jack Casa and Haley Blinkholm in front there on the rebound. You saw Casa there try to get a piece of it, but not much, and comes on, and Larson able to smother that one up.
Yeah, like I said, she's doing a great job. It's fun to watch. It's fun to watch this high-powered Hill Murray team, you know, take on a goalie that's doing everything she can to keep her team in the game. It's definitely entertaining, you know, a little David versus Goliath type matchup, you know, with two-time defending state champ versus an up-and-coming co-op team out of North Tartan.
And Prater sent that one down low from the point and came back out to Taylor Henthorne. She couldn't get much on that, and that one's gloved by Larson. We've been saying that quite a bit tonight, Corey. Face off to the left or right of Larson. This one will be to the right. Just over 6 to go. Pioneers lead 1-0 with a 27-5 shot advantage. And that's just not going to do it if you're North Tartan. They're going to need to pull something out of a hat to get some more opportunities going here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, anytime they get a loose puck or anything like that, I mean, they're going to have to capitalize on it. I mean, they're not going to be able to get the puck in zone and create the offense themselves. They're going to have to hope for a little luck, a breakaway, and, you know, hopefully one of their skaters, one of their, you know, big scorers like Jackson or Chokas can put a nice move on Mari Johnson and maybe score a goal. Yeah,
we got a power play here now for the Pioneers. Number 8, Kelly Kolbeck, will sit for 2 minutes for North Tartan. And this is an opportunity for the Pioneers to move that puck around even more with one less North Tartan defender in front of that net.
Yeah, this is the first time that North Tartan's had a kill penalty this evening, and like I said, they've had a hard time keeping the puck out of their zone when they've been even strength. Now they're down a skater, and we'll see how they do with this minute and a half left of the
big kill. Yeah, they will. A big face-off win there for North Tartan as they dump that one down. A minute 20 left to go on the power play for the Pioneers yet. That's at center ice, and that'll be worked down low here. Back out to the point for the Pioneers. That kind of jumps around and a rebound there, but couldn't quite get that to go. It was Kate Smith in front. And worked back out and a blast from the point, but it was just wide. And that's been corralled at the point by the Pioneers. Worked over. Fired on by Kenzie Prater, steered aside. And picked back up by Jack Casa. Getting back out to Kenzie Prater. Fake the shot, give back to Casa. Casa centers it. Looking for a tip there. Lindsay Featherstone. Featherstone will change. They'll get a fresh skater out there. That's Katie Kaufman back on the ice, trying to do some work in front of the net as they work the puck again on the perimeter. They're going to give way down low. An opportunity for Kaufman, but again, couldn't get it to go behind Larson. Physical hockey there from Jordan Jackson and Katie Kaufman. North Tartan has control behind their net, and they'll dump it all the way down, and they clear off that penalty. That's a big kill. Maybe that'll give them a little bit of momentum here, Corey.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, you know, to kill off, you know, like I said, you've had a hard time keeping the puck under zone. You've been able to
Well, that was fired on there by Kenzie Prater, and Larson unable to completely control that rebound, but steered aside nonetheless. And this could be a break for North Tartan here. They give chase, but that's picked up nicely by Rachel Herzog. She's got some wheels of her own.
Yeah, like I said, Hill Murray's just so deep on quality skaters. You know, the few, you know, girls that I believe North Tartan has that can skate with them. You know, it's just they just can't get past and get that loose puck. It's like I said, they're going to have to hope for one heck of a bounce here to get this game tied up, I think.
Yeah, it's been very tough sledding. Still just 5 shots on net with a little over 3 minutes to go in the second period here for North Tartan, as Pioneers again dump it back deep into the offensive zone, and they'll give chase. Taylor Henthorn trying to block that one. She'll give chase again, and she'll pick it up, and she'll come around front, and she'll let one go, but he didn't get all that one, did Henthorn, and steered aside by Larson. Again, worked back out to the point. Gretchen Greeter trying to work it over, but blocked and dumped deep by Gabriela Bielos for North Tartan. Hill Murray will again break it back out and just send that one back into the offensive zone, and like they do so well, they'll give chase again. That was Lindsay Featherstone on the offense there, Corey.
Well, like, you know, Bellows, you know, she made a nice defensive play there, and you know, had a little open ice, but you know, by the time she got skating, there was 4 or 5 black and green jerseys around her, had her surrounded already. So I mean, like I said, it's just those opportunities, you know, haven't come easy for North, and you know, when they do, it just kind of seems like Hill Murray's just there to just, you know, put the fire out right away.
The opportunities have been very few for North Tartan. Like you said, that Pioneers team is very swarming, and they're very fast, and they got a lot of depth. And make it real tough to compete with here as Laura Anderson picks that one up. She centers it over, and a nice tip there, but Larson again able to hang on. That was Kate Smith on the tip from a very nice effort there from Laura Anderson to make something happen late in the second period.
Yeah, you know, we've said Merritt Larson's name many a times, but you know, we got 2 minutes left in the second period here, and she's already got 31 saves under her belt. That's a whole lot of saves with a whole nother period yet to play.
Very, very impressive. Like you said, we're looking at the shots. Hill Murray has a total of 32, and North Tartan just 5. They haven't had one in the last 5 minutes, I don't think. It's been all Hill Murray on the shot chart tonight. 1-0. Oh, that one clanks off the post on an absolute blast from Herzog from the point. And again, that post been very friendly for Larson. It's a couple now. Again, worked back over to Herzog. Herzog works cross ice, can't connect there with Jack Casa. Casa will recollect. She'll send it back down low. And that's Kaufman with the puck. She'll work it back out deep to Herzog. Herzog spins around, and she'll fire that one on net. Nice stop there by Larson. Can't control the rebound, but eventually pulled aside there. And coming in to close down the zone was Herzog, but can't do that. North Tartan will break it out, but a nice back check there from Abigail Barine. And the Pioneers again are back on the offensive. They fire that one on. That was Jack Casa, and she'll fire that on net and get off the ice. A nice big tip there, and a nice stop by Larson. Hill Murray again controls it. Just not able to get anything on that rebound, but a golden opportunity for the Pioneers, and that got tipped right on, and Larson was able to get that pad out. That'll be on net, so no icing there on North Tartan. As Hill Murray again breaks it out. Center right, that puck's picked up by Kate Smith, and she'll dump it over to center. As Hill Murray works it in, 3-on-3 here. That was back to Laura Anderson, but she couldn't hang on to the puck. A nice defensive play, but Anderson again picks it back up and fires that one on net. That one's going to be hung on to by Larson with 9 seconds to go in the second period here.
Yeah, 9 seconds left, Luke. Hill Murray's out shooting North Tartan 36-6, and we got a 1-0 game. You know, I mean, like I said, North Tartan's doing everything they can to get anything going, but Hill Murray's got to be a little frustrated. I mean, they've been putting some good quality stuff on there, and they just can't go. I mean, like I said, if North Tartan can do anything to get this game tied up, in the third period, that's momentum, and who knows, what can happen with a tie game.
Well, I'm sure there is some frustration there. They put 36 pucks on net to this point after 2 periods, but only 1 goal to show for it. As after 2, it's 1-0 Hill Murray Pioneers over North Tartan. Let's send it to break.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
And welcome back to Tartan Ice Arena as we take a look at that only goal of the game in the second period. That was Kate Smith, fired from the point by Mackenzie Steffen. Beautiful redirect. And Larson had no chance on that, but there is Larson as we take a peek. She's been nothing short of brilliant. 36 shots, 35 saves, Corey, as we head into this final stanza.
Yeah, that's our stat line here so far going to the third period. You have a goaltender for North Tartan with 35 saves on 36 shot attempts by Hill Murray, and then you got the 1 lone goal by senior forward Kate Smith, and that was her 4th goal on the season. So that's pretty much the storyline here. 17 minutes to go. Let's see how this one plays out, Luke.
Yeah, it should be, I would imagine, a lot of offense from Hill Murray, as first 2 periods have been just that. And they'll break it back in, but like a little fresh ice got a hold of that puck, and we'll have an offsides here on the Pioneers. But if you're North Tartan, I think you're happy that you're only down 1-0, but you also have to realize you got to take some chances, and you got to try to get some offense going if you're going to have any chance to get this game tied up here in the third period.
Yeah, they're just going to have to pick the right opportunities to take chances, because that hasn't been what's worked for them. You know, it's been very buckled down, defensive minded for them is what's kept them in this game. So, I mean, they start to take chance, they got to remember they're going to leave themselves vulnerable on the defensive end. So we'll see what Coach First and Coach Dunstrom decide to do here in the third period.
Well, that's right. Well, remember to like us on social media. You can like us on Facebook, facebook.com/TV19sports. Or follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/TV19sports for all your latest and local sports action. I think we had a timeout here by North Tartan, Corey, which is a little odd calling a timeout this early in the period, but I think they wanted to talk about something. Maybe they got a plan. Maybe they're going to break out the triple D. That remains to be seen. But as we take a look at the keys to the game, they wanted to stretch it out, according to Bill Schaffhauser. Quick puck movement, and they wanted to start fast. I think they've been going fast all night, Corey, and they've certainly moved that puck around and opened things up. And if not for the efforts of Merritt Larson, this thing could be a lot uglier, I think.
Yeah, they've definitely capitalized on all their keys to the game. The only thing that's not shown for it is more goals on the old scoreboard for the Pioneers.
That's right. They have played a very fundamentally sound game, and you can just see that team has so much high-end talent that they're going to be a tough one to beat come state tournament time in March. As Murray will work that down low again in the offensive zone. They'll pick it up and fire it. That's blocked up into the netting, out of play, and we'll have another puck drop in the North Tartan defensive zone.
Yeah, and as you can see, the Tartan keys, I mean, good defensive game. They've stuck to that, and that's the reason why the score is the way it is. But get shot early hasn't really happened, and they haven't been able to get too much pressure, you know, going into the Hill Murray zone. So, like I said, you know, but like I said, they came into it and they knew their back was going to be against the wall, and defense was going to be the key. And you know, I think that's why that was #1 on the keys of the game.
Yeah, and I think their defense has done a pretty good job. You know, 36 shots, but they've allowed goaltender Larson to make a lot of nice, clean saves where she's not screened. As they work it in here, and that's sent just wide. But as far as that forecheck goes, that's where they've lacked, and they're going to really need to pick that up in the third period as Will Murray tries to corral back behind their net. North Tartan on that puck as well. And they're going to come out of the scrap there. That was Gabriela Bellows coming out with it, but not able to get anything on net. And Hill Murray will break it back down. That's Breen. She fires just wide of Jack Casa. Casa will pick back up behind the net. And she'll come back around. Some nifty work there. Fires that. A nice save by Larson. Casa gets the puck back, sent back out to Mackenzie Steffen. She had the assist on the lone Pioneers goal this evening. And they'll change it up, and it'll be brought out here by North Tartan. But that's turned over a blind pass. Very dangerous. And lucky that wasn't a lot worse as Steffen intercepted that blind pass. But
yeah,
defense there when Larson was able to hold on.
Yeah, Callie Pearson did a nice job of seeing the errant pass by her teammate and was able to get in there and break the play up pretty quick.
Yeah, you're seeing she had an opportunity quickly, but that defenseman stepped in there very nicely, and Steffen not able to hold on to it. Trickles through to Larson. We get another whistle in the offensive zone. That one's fired on there. That was Taylor Wemple putting it on net. She is one of the stout defensemen for this Pioneers team. And that's worked back out to Steffen. Steffen fires it on. It's going to come clear over to Laura Anderson shooting that one on, and another rebound there. And unbelievable save from Larson. I think the Pioneers had 2 or 3 quality opportunities there. And on the rebound, they couldn't get it to go. Larson there yet again for North Tartan.
Yeah, that was one of the rare occasions where she might have got herself a little out of position here, as you can see. A little shot on net there, and then the puck gets out front, and she's got to make the adjustment, but gets over there just in time. So
that was a big opportunity, Corey. Kate Smith on the rebound. That would have been her second goal of the night, as you saw Laura Anderson fire that on. And a couple knocks at it. Came back over to Kate Smith. She had a nice open look. And somehow, like you said, Larson a little bit out of position there with all those rebounds, but she was able to dive over and still make a fantastic save on the play. So Murray again works it down deep in the offensive zone.
Definitely been an impressive performance by the senior goaltender Merritt Larson this evening with 38 saves with a whole lot of time still left to play here in the third period.
38 saves. I'd imagine that number is only going to climb from here as Hill Murray again controlling it in the offensive zone. Try to clear it as North Tartan, but no luck there as Pioneers will again work it down deep behind the net of Merritt Larson. And it's fired on from a distance there and tipped just wide by the Pioneers. That puck is picked up at the point by Maria Keppel. She'll fire it. It's going to be steered aside as well. And finally cleared out by North Tartan. Takes a funky bounce. Here's an opportunity, possibly a 2-on-1. They go in and 1-2 shots there. Very, very fundamental positioning for Mari Johnson. She's looked extremely comfortable in the limited action she's seen, Corey.
Yeah, basically, I mean, they've got North Tartan's got 7 shots on net this evening, and that was number 9, Lily Langevin, and I want to say off the top of my head, she probably got 5 of those shots on goal tonight.
She certainly has been the majority of that offense. She's been a spark plug for this North Tartan team. And I think one real impressive thing from Mari Johnson's standpoint is, you know, she's been standing down here, not much action all game. It's a cold ice rink. There's ice out there, you know, her feet get cold, but she's actually had some pretty big saves considering she's only seen 7 shots tonight.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, 4 of the shots by North Tartan have been, you know, basically one-on-one skater versus goalie breakaways, and she's rose to the occasion every time that she's had to so far this evening.
She has. She did it moments ago again. The opportunity from Langevin as Hill Murray works it in. Center it back out front from behind the net. Give it a few whacks, but nothing getting through to the netminder there. Again, work it back out deep. That's Kate Smith. She stumbles there, tries to get the puck to a teammate, but can't do that. And that'll be dumped all the way down by North Tartan. And picked up there by Hill Murray. They'll dump it and they'll break it back out quickly. And this is Jack Casa. She gives way just in ahead of the play there was Abigail Barine. She had a head of steam, and that might have been a big opportunity, but just ahead of the play and we'll have an offsides here on the Pioneer with 12:06 to go in the third. Pioneers up 1-0.
Yeah, you know, really nothing, you know, it's 1-0, but, you know, Hill Murray really doesn't need to change anything. I mean, they're just, you know, peppering the net, and, you know, you got to figure they're going to, you know, get a bounce or two here and probably add another one. But, you know, North Tartan, they got to figure out some way, somehow to at least get some offense, and that's kind of been the story, and I feel like a broken record because I've said it a few times this evening.
Well, you have, Corey, and it's absolutely correct. You know, they've had a few sprinkle in opportunities here and there, but really no sustained pressure at all from the North Tartan offense. It seems like when they get a shot, it'll be either hung onto and then cleared out, or cleared out right away. So not much sustained here. We'll see if they can change things around. Just over 11 minutes to go on this one. The Pioneers hang on to that 1-0 lead. 1-0 only, thanks in large part to a brilliant performance from Merritt Larson. Another stop there. She went low blocker there, did the Pioneer forward. I believe that was Breen again. Yeah, she's had a very good game. Nice shot from Breen, but Larson was able to find that one through traffic and steer it aside. And Hill Murray will pick it back up here in the neutral zone. That's Rachel Herzog trying to bring it in the zone, but puck gets lost. It's tied up by Laura Anderson, but not able to hold. And again, brought back out. But Maddie Cholkic not able to do anything with it. And Pioneers will again break into the offensive zone. That's Kenzie Prater. She'll bring it behind the net. Try to center it, but that's steered aside by that North Tartan defense. They've been very good in front of their own net. And we expected that, especially from such a powerful offense like Hill Murray. Keep everything to the outside as much as possible as they get another shot on net, but that's hung on to by Larson. Wasn't sure she quite knew where it was, Corey, but didn't go anywhere, and she's able to get the whistle.
Yeah, and if you're a guy who likes, you know, looking at averages and kind of seeing how things are playing out through a game, you know, with 7 shots on goal, and they've had 3 in the first, 3 in the second. I mean, you're looking at North Tartan, you know, at the most, you know, maybe 3 shots on goal, maybe 4. Yeah, the rest of the way through if you're an average guy. So, I mean, they're going to have to capitalize on one of those here if they're going to make this one interesting.
Well, they certainly will need to do that, on pace for about 10 shots in the game here. That Hill Murray defensively has been pretty dang good tonight. And their offense, they're so fast. It's just a very talented team, and it's really tough to do much against them. But I think if I asked the coach, North Tartan, if you're down 1-0 with 10 minutes to go, they would probably feel pretty good about themselves.
Yeah, and even on the end of Hill Murray, I mean they've hit the post twice.
Yep.
Merritt Larson's made a handful of spectacular saves, a lot of standard ones. I mean, you know, it could be a lot. They haven't done a bad job either. It's just, you know, they've had a few intangibles not go their way.
Yeah, we had coincidental minors here on the Pioneers and North Tartan, so a couple of the gals will sit for a few minutes. We've still got 5-on-5 hockey here, and the Pioneers control the offensive zone. It's been the theme of the evening here. That one's tied up down in the corner there, and the Pioneers will come out with it from behind the net. And they try to center that one out in front, but no avail. And again, very tight in front of their own net as North Tartan has been doing a fantastic job of that all evening. And that's dropped back there by Taylor Wemple. And she'll come back on it and corral it behind her own net. More physical players for the Pioneers. There's Wemple. Puck again worked out, but turned over and fired on. There's an opportunity for North Tartan. Mari Johnson there, seeing things very cleanly as the Pioneers break out with speed. Here comes Lindsay Featherstone.
Yeah, it was kind of an awkward angled shot there by North Tartan, and you know, a couple little bounces, and that thing might have popped in. I mean, it wasn't Mari Johnson did all she could to save that one, even though it wasn't you know, anything out of the ordinary on shot-wise.
Certainly wasn't. As Jordan Jackson was trying to get something going there for the North Tartan. She'll pick that up behind her own net here. Try to connect with the teammate. Nice breakout here. We might have another opportunity for North Tartan as they send that one far outside. And guess who? Yet again, that was Lily Langevin. She might have 80% of their shots, Corey.
Oh yeah, like I said, she's definitely put some good clean shots on net when she's had an opportunity this evening, but just hasn't been able to find the back of the net for the old North Tartan Co-op Club.
Well, that one came down on Larson there, and she wasn't quite able to hang on to it. We take another peek at the replay here, but net came off for that whistle. You see her try to get on it, and she's got her glove a little too far behind it. Steer to the side, but no damage done as the net comes loose here. Well, we're at Tartan Ice Arena tonight, folks. Just under 8 minutes to go. The Hill Murray Pioneers, ranked #1 in the state. They lead right now 1-0. They've outshot North Tartan 45-9. That's right, folks. 45-9. And it's been a brilliant performance, nothing short of. From the goaltender, as we take a look at her there, Merritt Larson, she has been fantastic. No,
absolutely. I mean, if you were to come up to me and tell me that Hill Murray outshot them 45-9, what do you think the score was? And I would say, 5-6 nothing. But Merritt Larson's done everything she could to keep her team in, and with any luck, North Tartan can get a bounce here and maybe tie this one up and make it real interesting for the next 7 minutes or so.
Well, Larson and company, they certainly have put themselves in position to give themselves an opportunity for that to happen. But the Pioneers will probably have other things in mind as they work it behind their net, but that's turned over, and North Tartan tried to pick it up, couldn't do so, and it'll be skated out by the Pioneers. Picked up at center ice by North Tartan there as they try to dump it in, but couldn't get that through traffic. And it's off the skate, and that'll be worked out by Miranda Anthony for the Pioneers. They can't connect, coming to the offensive zone, and right back at it are the Tartan Titans. Nifty stick work there from Maddie Choltich. She also had some nice plays tonight. Barine there for the Pioneers gave chase, but neatly poke-checked away and couldn't hang on to the possession of the puck there.
Yeah, they didn't see Chokas. She was at the blue line there all by herself, and all she needed was a pass, and she would have had a nice little one-on-one, but North Tartan defender didn't see her in time, and by the time she made a pass, it was she was getting swarmed by a couple of Hill Murray skaters.
Yeah, possibly a missed opportunity there for North Tartan. Choltich could have been all alone there. That one comes in on Larson, and she'll smother that for a whistle to her right side here. Just over 6 minutes to go. If you're joining us late, the Pioneers clinging to that 1-0 lead, but they've had quite a bit of offense thus far. 1-0 here with 6:11 to go as we take a look at the replay here. Hill came in again. They've been very good at trying to get to that net, but good defense again in front, and they weren't able to get much on that. This one again in front of the net. Just so much traffic in there from North Tartan that Pioneers really struggling to get anything going deep down in front of that net. And that'll be worked back by Wemple, cross ice. We're going to find Laura Anderson, and she'll skate it up. She brings it into the offensive zone with some nice stick work. Tries to center it, but steered aside by North Tartan there. And they'll work it back out to the point in the offensive zone, and Wemple will let that one fly. Nice low shot, steered aside there by Larson. Nice puck work from the Pioneers, and again they try to get it low, and they do get a nice shot on net, but again Larson there. I feel like a broken record here myself, Corey.
Yeah, 5.5 minutes left here, and I mean, they made it this far. North Tartan girls here, they're getting outshot 48-9, but they're only down by a goal. 5.5 minutes left. It's time for these girls to just get on the old believe train. They've made it this far, and like I said, let's see if they can't find a little grit, a little heart, and tie this game up here.
Yeah, how about that from Larson? 47 saves, and not done yet. She has been great. And as North Tartan blocks that one, they'll try to work it out. They might have a little opportunity here. As the Hill Murray defensive player falls down, they center it, but not able to get anything off it. I think that was a big opportunity there, but couldn't quite take advantage of it. That was Lily Langevin yet again, but Hill Murray able to get back and reduce the threat. This one will come all the way down, but they're going to wave off the icing.
Yeah, after seeing that one develop there a little bit, I think Langevin was thinking pass all the way, and already had her mind made up by the time the Hill Murray skater fell down because, you know, maybe taking a shot might have been the better route there, but, you know, what are you going to do? Like I said, mine was made up and, you know, didn't connect on the pass, and, you know, hopefully that wasn't their last opportunity here this evening.
Yeah, just under 4.5 to go here at Tartan Ice Arena. Pioneers puck in the offensive zone, but not really controlling it. That's worked out by Tartan. They'll give chase, but that's going to be picked up there by Rachel Herzog behind her own net. She could have feed it back out to Katie Kaufman, who can't handle it. That's picked up by Abigail Barine. She'll come in. We're going to have a 2-on-1 opportunity here. Barine gives way, and that's fired on and a goal! The Pioneers finally get an odd break. A 2-on-1 there. Barine sends it over, and that's fired on. And we got a goal from the Pioneers, 2-0. That might be the backbreaker there, Corey.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's the dagger there. Jack Casa.
We highlight her in the intro there. Jack Casa's been great. There's another goal on her resume as we take another peek. Barine coming in with a lot of steam, gets the defense to go back, and makes a fantastic pass. Casa there to finish up high.
Yep, that's her 25th goal on the season, and like I said, I think that was the icing on the cake. I mean, it's, you know, just the way North Tartan has had the inability of creating many scoring chances this evening. You know, them getting 1 goal to tie this up was going to be a task. 2, I think, is going to be a miracle. So
that was a big hit there from Jordan Jackson. They're going to send her to the penalty box for 2, and 3:50 to go, and a 2-minute power play for the Pioneers now up to. Probably not where they want to be, Corey.
No, absolutely not. I mean, it's, like I said, now it's just kind of counting down the clock of a possible missed opportunity and an upset of the #1 team in the state. But like I said, these North Tartan girls, they did play their heart out tonight, and Merritt Larson, I mean, 50 saves tonight. She let 2 in, but they weren't easy ones. You know, one was a tip in the second,
nice.
and last one was just a bang play that you know, not many goalies would, you know, stop at this level anyways.
Both very nice goals, Corey. You nailed it there, and hats off to North Tartan. They battled and gave it all they could. And, you know, that is why this Hill Murray team is #1 in the state. They got a lot of firepower. That one clanks off the post there. We're going to have a whistle here. I'm not sure what the call is, but it looks like the net came loose. And we'll have another offensive zone face-off here for the Pioneers. Got a minute 35 of power play here. Both teams skating very hard tonight. I think defensively, North Tartan very impressive. And Larson doing her job as well behind.
Well, you know, North Tartan came in with a game plan, and even Hill Murray knew what their game plan was going to be.
There's a blast from the point and a rebound on. I think that was Laura Anderson with the opportunity there on the rebound, but she couldn't quite believe she didn't get that one to go. And another couple stops for Merritt Larson here with 3:13 to go.
Yeah, I think the coaching staff and the girls for North Tartan are going to, you know, walk away from this one just looking at the shots on goal and seeing 9, and, you know, just wondering if, you know, hey, if we would have, you know, had a handful more opportunities, maybe we could have, you know, did something unthinkable this evening.
And we work back out to the point there for the Pioneers. That's Kenzie Prater. She'll give way to Kaufman there, but puck tipped out of the zone. And that'll be worked back behind the net there. Kenzie Prater, and she tries to center it out of the zone. Couldn't connect there with Abigail Barine. And this one was picked up here by the Pioneers. That's Jack Casa. She'll come in with a head of steam. Some nifty stick work, puts it on net. That's steered up and out of play there by Merritt Larson. 43 seconds to go on the power play for the Pioneers, and another nice stop through the screen. You've seen Jack Casa come in there, and she's dangerous. She's scored quite a few goals for this Pioneers team over the years, and trying to help get her team back to that state tournament. Face off again, won by the Pioneers. And that's out to Wemple. She'll go cross ice there over to Rachel Herzog. Herzog down low. Tried to connect back to Herzog, but couldn't quite do that. Was Lindsay Featherstone, and she'll corral it. Back down to Featherstone. She tried to find someone center of the ice there, but no one home for the Pioneers. And they'll have to come back into their own zone and recollect themselves. 10 seconds to go on the power play. 2 minutes to go in the game. Here's Laura Anderson working it in. She really wants that goal. She's had quite a few opportunities. And she's been one of the leaders for this Pioneers team. And North Tartan now, they killed that one off. Full strength North Tartan. And we have just under 2 minutes to go in the third period here. The Pioneers continue to lead 2-0. And they're out shooting North Tartan, Corey, 55-9. How about that? 53 saves for that North Tartan netminder.
It's one of the most impressive performance. Oh.
And that one got tipped into the 5-hole and a goal for the Pioneers. That'll make it 3-0. But if you're just adding a few stats there, this one's all but over now, Corey.
Yeah, but still the fact, I mean, 53 saves, you know, I mean, you usually see those, you know, those kind of totals from a goalie on a, you know, a game that's gone to 2 or 3 overtimes. You know, I mean, 56-9 on shots on goal. I've never seen a shot on goal total that one-sided in person. And to have this game only be 3-0 has been a very great effort by Merritt Larson.
Yeah, we take a look there at the replay again. Wempels fired it on from the point. A great tip from Lindsay Featherstone. Featherstone, the junior forward for the Pioneers. She had a very strong game and was rewarded there with a heck of a tip.
Yeah, it's her 9th goal on the season. She's the 4th leading point scorer for the Hill Murray Pioneers on a loaded team that, in my mind, will have no problem making it back to the state tournament. And whether they three-peat or not, I can't go out make that bold prediction, but there's a good chance that they will be right there in it at the end.
I would imagine they will be one of the heavy favorites for the state tournament, but there's a lot of good talent and a lot of good teams out there, Corey. That's the beauty of the state tournament every year, so you never know what's going to happen. But this team certainly looks primed and tested, and they're going to be ready to go, I'd imagine, come tournament time. There's another shot on. Larson hangs on with 21.5 to go.
Yeah, and who knows? I mean, you know, depending on how things shake out for this this North Tartan group, I mean, you know, they're second in the conference, and this ain't, you know, this is a tough conference, and you know, these two teams might meet again, and you never know what can happen when you get into March.
Yeah, that one's tipped on, and no way Larson could see that one, and not sure who's going to get credit with that goal, but that's going to make it 4-0 Pioneers here. They're finally seeping a few of those through, Corey, to late in the game.
That's a little unfortunate just because of the fact of how impressive Merritt Larson's been all evening. You know, the 4-0 final score here is going to be a little, you know, a little more than what it actually, you know, the game was a lot closer than the score, but still doesn't discredit her efforts this evening. And like I said, she played one heck of a game, but you know, the better team just kind of rose to the top there.
Yeah, well, too many opportunities, and that'll wrap it up. The Hill Murray Pioneers stay with no losses in the column, Corey, 22-0-1, and they have been a force all season. On the other hand, North Tartan, you got to give your hats off to them. They played a heck of a game, and they battled their hearts out.
Yeah, and hey, a lot to build off for a program that's just coming together and just kind of starting up again. And you know, they played 2 good games this season against the best team in the state. So I think there's a lot of promise and, you know, good things to come for this North Tartan girls co-op program in the future here.
Certainly some good things to come, and could be maybe a little bit of a rivalry budding here. And we'll take a look. One last mention of those shots on goal. 58-9 shots on goal for the Pioneers. So yeah, certainly controlled the play, Corey.
Yeah, once again, you know, just hats off to Merritt Larson. She played her heart out tonight. And, you know, she shouldn't hang her head even with the loss. She did everything she could to keep this team in the game and almost made it happen.
Well, they certainly did. Well, again, the Pioneers victorious 4-0 over North Tartan tonight. Let's send that to break.